emails, the Epstein emails, the Putin reference to a certain explicit act of which I will not say it at the moment. This points to a whole deeper problem because I don't have any reason to not believe that something like that with the Bubba reference and everything actually happened. I have no reason to not believe it. I heard what Trump said on that bus, about grabbing and everything, so any kind of degeneracy that I hear over there, I'm going to probably believe it. So check this out. I can't believe some of these people's attitudes. So just check out what this guy says here, and I'll tell you. Watch.
One big reason is Donald Trump, President Trump. And the Wall Street Journal is absolutely right. He keeps acting as if he has some horrible thing to hide, even though I've not seen any evidence, and certainly not any hard evidence, that says he's guilty of anything.
What? I mean, okay, come on. I mean, let's not be naive, all right? Come on. There's an old saying, it's like, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. And that's the way I see a duck. So, that does point to a whole deeper problem. The problem is we do not vet our political candidates. We don't give them any kind of screening. They leave it up to us, the voters, to decide whether, yeah, that's a good guy. Yeah, that lady over there, yeah, she's all right. But I mean, really, they don't get a background check. I had to have background checks. I had to have so many background checks that I mean, I don't know, every job I ever had on an aircraft, background check. The janitor at the airport has to have a background check going back 10 years, criminal background check. And they ain't kidding around either, because this goes under Code of Federal Regulations, Title 49, 1544.229, about background checks. And they have a whole huge list of different things like forgery, making false marking of aircrafts, interference with airnet, let's see, piracy, murder, assault, espionage, rape, or aggravated sexual abuse. Here, I'll show you right here. I got it right here. Look, let me zoom in right there. See, this is on the website. You can find it. Now, hey there, how's it going? But you know, if if Trump had to have a 10-year background check before he could even be a candidate, that one thing, sexual abuse, that would have disqualified him right off the bat because he was found liable for it. You and I know that. And take a person like George Santos. I mean, that guy was lying every which way to Sunday. He's taking those voters down the primrose path. Then everybody later on finds out that he was nothing but a big old liar, and he got thrown out of office and put in prison even. But no background check. Now, I think the janitor at the airport should have to have a background check that the president or any political candidate, school board even, you know, governor, whatever, congressman, any of them, 10-year background check before they can even put their name on the ballot. I think it's only fair. I mean, doesn't it kind of gall you a little bit that you had to have a 10-year background check for your jobs, what, bank teller or, I don't know, child care, whatever, and the president doesn't? The president took a whole bunch of classified documents to Mar-a-Lago. Now, do you think somebody with that passes a 10-year background check would be doing such a thing? They might respect classified documents a little bit more if they're a law-abiding citizen. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know what else? It normalizes it too. Is like all those old TV shows like Dukes of Hazzard, where they had Boss Hogg, corrupt politician. Everybody was yucking it up and laughing. Oh, look at the buffoon. You know, everybody expects him to be like all corrupt and everything. So now everybody believes all politicians are a bunch of crooks. Tell me if that's not true. Most people believe that politicians are crooks. Imagine it if the Congress, any of the Congress people had to take 10-year background checks. You know, yeah, we want a law like that. They'd be saying, no, we can't have no law like that. You know why? Because they'd probably get thrown out on their ear. Half of them at least. And you know which half that would be. So what's this here? Oh, yes, God is so beautiful and so kind of, yeah. Anyway, background checks, yeah. So make all political candidates have a background check. 10 years criminal history background check, check the finances, check all that stuff. Because I don't know about you, but I sure as heck don't want a bunch of criminals in government anymore. I didn't want it in the past and I don't want it now. Well, now's really a good time to do something about it because, I mean, we had criminals up in our neck. So let's do something about it. So that's what I've got for you today. This is a short one. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys have a great day. And don't forget about co-determination, 50% workers, representatives in the corporate boardroom, and don't forget about having a nonpartisan Speaker of the House. So you guys take care of yourself and have a great day. Bye-bye.